ride your Lapras through the waters.
I
or...
mean, like, you could always technically...
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, in a real-life fantasy...
I
want to ride a whale lord that's actually...
Yes!
That's actually obese. And, like... Hi, everyone, and welcome to Indistinct Chattr. I'm Lucas.
And I'm Julian, and I have a stain on my shirt.
He does have a stain on his shirt. And today, we're gonna be taking a little moment from RuPaul's Drag Race, because obviously there was no episode this week. And we forgot about that, kind of.
I mean, we didn't know about it.
Yeah, like, we literally fully thought that it was happening, but it wasn't.
Yeah, so...
Like, there was a COVID special, so we don't want to diminish that. There was a COVID special,
true.
and it was cute, and it was, like, kind of nice to see what they went through. Tea. But, having said that, we're not going to talk about it. We're going to talk about Pokemon.
Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all. It's you and me.
Because Pokemon just did a new release for three new games.
I mean, can we technically even say 3?
Yeah, it's 3.
I mean, because it's like...
2 are the same, just different versions.
Yeah.
So, but it's 3 separate titles. So
okay,
we'll say 3.
Yeah, okay, fair.
Which is the Diamond and Pearl remakes, finally.
Yes, the Sinnoh remakes.
Yes.
So we have...
highly anticipated, long-awaited Sinnoh remakes.
Yes, so we have, I think it was Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl?
Shining Pearl.
Yeah.
Yes. Pearl Liaison. Yes, God. And then there is Pokemon Legends of Arceus.
I think it's just Legends Arceus.
Legends Arceus. Yeah. Sorry, I'm like blank out. Which is super cute.
Yeah, honestly, I'm super excited for her. But let's not talk about that one yet. Let's talk about like the remake first.
Yeah, let's talk about the Sinnoh remakes first. Like, technically, like, the Arceus one is like a Sinnoh thing, but it's not a remake. It's not a remake. It's not a remake.
It's a thing.
But yeah, so let's jump into that.
Let's delve in, shall we? I was like, wait,
what do you mean?
I enjoyed that they did kind of like keep it like, you know, like that same kind of almost like that Game Boy Advance, that like Nintendo, you know, that like they're pretty much keeping it kind of like that, which I kind of like they're doing like the same kind of graphics, but just making it 3D.
I felt like it was a little bit of a cop-out, just like in that sense, because like for me, like I love when they revamp and redo them and kind of modernize it a bit, and they like make them a little bit more like fun and different and exciting, but still the same, obviously. And I feel like they literally were just like, let's take the blueprint and make it like 3D and like fun, and it's like, okay, do you?
I mean, one thing I want to say is their little like chibi overworld people, they look super creepy to me.
They do.
Like when they showed like Dawn as like the little like tiny overworld person, I'm like,
I literally, the other Sinnoh one, the Arceus, like Legends of Arceus, whatever, like you can see there is like a little bit of a concept there. So I feel like they were like, let's tease it.
Yeah.
But like not in its full entirety, and like let's throw it back 1,000 years and change the concept a bit just so people can try it out.
Yeah.
Which is like tea. But still, I'm also like, they made Breath of the Wild in 2017.
Yeah.
Like, you know, that's the one thing I always say. Breath of the Wild is one of the most beautiful games on Nintendo. Like, on a Nintendo console. Do you know what I mean? And they still haven't pushed Pokemon there.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you could.
But I mean...
Like, you could. Like, what I'm just saying, though, it's like, I'm just saying, like, what's stopping you?
Yeah.
What is holding you back from making, like, a game like that? Like, what is, like, why are they like, no?
Okay, but what if, though? What if, what I said to you before, what if this new Pokemon game is going to be kind of like Breath of the Wild? Because... all of Zelda would go, you know, like travel, fire temple, travel, water temple, travel, air temple. So what if Because Pokemon was the same thing. It's travel, fire here. Travel,
Okay,
travel,
so
water.
also the T though. So wait, okay, so we're obviously segueing into Legends of Arceus. Legends Arceus. Arceus is like the god Pokemon.
She created everything.
But like in his like little gold thing around his body, doesn't he actually have all the elements on it? I forgot that. So that actually makes sense with the temple things because it's about Arceus creating and Sinnoh being like, oh, you're discovering Pokemon for the first time, like the first Pokeballs were just created, blah, 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 blah. So it would make sense in a thing to be like, if you were maybe going to meet Arceus. Do you know what I mean? Like, it was more of like a pilgrimage of sorts, and there is like almost like Fire Temple or Water Temple or Earth Temple with not like gym leaders or whatever, but with like a strong legendary Pokemon that Arceus put there as like a test or something because like again there's probably like a chosen one mentality in the game, but that's almost I feel like would be teed with the concept of it instead of it being like, you know, which is actually really fierce. I am excited for that one, you know what I mean, for Legend Arceus. I can't say it, and I will get it one day, but that's I feel like, you know, but I am excited for that one. I'm so excited for that one because obviously it's open world. You can like fucking roll and like dodge.
Okay, I'm so excited because if it is gonna be kind of like, you know, like a Breath of the Wild-esque kind of like, you know, very open world, like you can go anywhere. If they add like climbing like they did in Breath of the Wild, so if you're like, hey, I'm Pokemon trainer, I'm gonna go like, there's a Jigglypuff up there, so I have to like climb this mountain, or you know, like at first you climb the mountain and then once you catch like a other thing. So when you're climbing, like so like, if there's like a Jigglypuff up there, you gotta like climb up and be like, hey, you know, I want to go catch that. But then, you know, after a while, then once you start catching like, you know, you caught like a Graveler or something, and now that Graveler knows rock climb, and now when you get to the cliff, you're like, okay, well now I have like a Graveler, so I can like easily get up there, and you know, so like the more you kind of like go through.
Do you think you'll be able to ride like a Ponyta or something?
I know. I don't think they're putting Ponyta in the game.
Okay, so don't even like let me have a fantasy. Can you?
Ponytails are all around.
Wow! Like, literally, do you think I'm trying to have a good time? I'm trying to have fun and fantasize. No, like, I don't even think that. Okay.
You know who they're gonna put in the game though?
No, they're not.
Vulpix and Ninetales.
No, they're not. They're not even gonna exist in the. No. Because you're a bitch.
You're a bitch! You're a mean girl, Katie!
Literally.
You are a mean girl! You're a bitch!
They could do something like that.
Yeah.
Maybe not with Ponyta or Rapidash. Sorry for asking.
No, I mean, I feel like they probably will though, because like since they did like the Pokemon like ride share.
Well,
thing,
yeah. Well, the thing is too, because like also we didn't mention this for the Legend Arceus fantasy. We mentioned like we are creating it, but and you don't know this. But the starter Pokemon seemingly aren't of the same generation. So it's who's that? It's Oshawott, Piplup.
I know Piplup is there. There's been like
though you see
Piplup's
them, but on the three main ones that you see on the book or whatever, it's Oshawott,
Cyndaquil, and Rowlet.
And Rowlet, yeah. I said Oshawott and Piplup, like I'm like that's two water Pokemon.
Imagine if one day like they were just like we could only find like water Pokemon, so your three are like water.
You know how they did regional variants of things? I want them to kind of do that with starters.
What do you mean? Oh yeah,
like a fire Piplup, like a fire Penguin, like you know what I mean, and like make like something different like that, like for like you know like I just feel like that'd be kind of a fun idea.
That'd be cool actually.
Because I do like the regional variants, like having let's talk about the regional variants. Let's quickly not just that, but like so with the most recent Pokemon games though, you have had region variants, we've had Dynamaxing, we've had Mega Evolutions, we've had what else have we had? Z moves.
Oh yeah, that was a quick here gone.
Yeah, that's what I mean though. So, but like, what one for you was your favorite? What would you like to see again?
Ooh.
Yeah, what one would you like to see again in the future games? Which one would you not like to see in the future games? Like, you know what I mean? Like, in that sense.
I mean, Z moves, Z moves. What do we call that one? That one was just fucking confusing to me.
Yeah, that one was a boot for me too.
Yeah,
I was like.
As soon as they announced it, I was like, oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
But then, after, like, 8 times of using it, I'm like, oh, I'm kind of bored. I don't want to do this anymore.
Yeah.
And I don't think I've ever used it since.
Yeah, it's kind of basic.
Yeah. I mean, obviously they didn't bring it into the other games, so that makes sense why I didn't use it. But
yeah,
but, I was just kind of over it. Yeah, so like that, like those I was over. Like the regional variants, I do like. Those are some of my favorite ones.
Yeah,
I mean,
the regional
obviously
variants,
they are kind of stupid sometimes.
Yeah, they are, but I also think that was also probably one of the smartest things they've done, and
Yeah.
I think they should continue to do it because it's like it makes sense. Like obviously, with Vulpix as an example, you have snow foxes, you have regular red foxes, so it made sense in real Earth to translate into Pokemon. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like having concepts like that is like really
Our
cool.
socks are similar.
I know. Oh my god. I really did like Mega Evolutions. Like,
Yeah, that was-
like out of like I think regional variants.
Is that because it reminded you of Digimon so much?
Yeah.
Jerry,
Sh-
she's not watching the show still.
I love you. But like no, the regional variants and I think Mega Evolutions were my favorite things that they've put into like the past recent ones. Okay, one of the things like I think we've talked about this before was like I want them to do like some sort of like we've always like I feel like we've talked about this like if they made like a console dedicated to Pokemon that was like a Switch, let's say, that was like just like the Pokemon edition of Switch, and you can only play Pokemon on it, but it was like it came with like this new open world concept game, and you started off in this city and you literally traveled to each region and you literally like got to experience all the Pokemon and you literally got to create like a master Pokemon like Dex and like literally just got to do like this whole thing. For me, that is like I would live for that. You know what I mean? Like giant open world concept, literally got to travel like the Pokemon world and like go to different regions, and like we've talked about like oh like how would you do like the starter for each Pokemon, like because if you have your like level 80s or whatever and like blah blah blah, it's like that's the thing, like when you travel to each region it would be like oh like you're coming here and you don't have our badges yet, you have to like go to like you have to like almost like you can't bring your level like 80 Pokemon here, like we're gonna like leave them here until you get like it's almost like you have the Johto Pokedex, oh but you don't have the Kanto one yet, so you have to like go to Professor Oak at the thing and like meet him and he'll hook you up with a Pokemon from here, and then you'll have to like once you like complete both of the like Elite Fours there, then it's like oh you've unlocked it for both of them, so now you can just bring either or of the Pokemon between them now, you know what I mean, and then it like sort of it makes sense. Like I'm like that's what's wrong with that. I'm not mad about that. Honestly. And like that's just like that for me is like Pokemon Dream Santa Season T.
Yeah.
Like, I think that'd be so fierce. I'd spend like $600 on that. I don't even give a shit.
I would pay for each expansion. I would pay for each DLC as like a new game.
Yeah. Like, that's the thing we were saying too. Like, if it came out, like, oh, you got one that had like 3 regions in it, let's say, and then and then in a year another one came out with like another 3 or something, or like 2 or whatever, and you're like, cool, and you just like got the different expansions. Then there was like other expansions that were like other like little mini worlds or something, or like blah 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 or whatever. Like, why the fuck not? Like, I think that'd be so fierce.
Yeah, 100%. Like, if they were like, you can either pay like $60 like extra for each, like on top of the console, which would be like what, maybe like $200.
Yeah.
So you can pay for like you pay that $200 for like that, like, you know, that first one, and then for every new like DLC region you pay an extra $60.
Sure.
Or you can just, you know, buy like the console with everything like pre-bought almost, and pay like $500. I would just pay $500.
Yeah.
Right there, I'd just be like, okay, take my card, take my life, take my house, everything.
Yes.
Just give me that one console, leave me a TV. That's all I need. One thing I'm actually really excited for Legends Arceus is that when they have that shot of the person like, you know, like jumping, like sneaking, and then like jumping and rolling through the grass and being like this and sneaky, and then they throw the Pokeball freehand.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, if you're adding freehand Pokeball throwing, imagine what else is gonna be there. But yeah, anyway, so what I want to know now is I kind of want to know what you guys are excited for.
Oh my god!
Like, do you have any like idea that you're like, if they did this, I would probably end up like burying myself alive? You know, if they added this thing, you know, whatnot. I would have a heyday.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm just saying.
But no, it's
people
true.
might be thinking that.
Like fully, like if there's another idea that someone has, like we want to hear it. Like let us know. Comment below. Give us the tea because Pokemon's so much fun. Like we've played like since we were kids, like before we knew each other.
Since
Obviously,
1995.
fully that. But like you know what I mean. So it's just like it's the moment, and we're so excited. And I know so many like other like people that are in like the world are too. You know what I mean?
I think that's pretty much like the whole episode.
I feel like that's like what we wanted to talk about. Like maybe we'll talk about it again in the future. Like you know, like more Pokemon stuff. But like this is the new, and this is the new tea, and this is the Sinnoh remake fantasy, and that's what's happening right now in the world.
Literally, that's what's happening.
Yeah.
Nothing else is going on. Any other news that you've heard about?
It's chopped.
Not even chopped. It's fake.
Yeah.
It's not happening.
But yeah, if you like the Pokemon content though, if you like the video game fantasy, we're gonna do more eventually one day. And if you want us to do more now, let us know.
Yeah.
Fuck Drag Race.
Honestly, fuck RuPaul. No, but you know, hey, if you like it a lot, we might even start a whole like
Only
Twitch
fans.
thing.
Oh.
Wait, could we do it? I mean, yeah, OnlyFans isn't just
You could
community, yeah.
No, you could do anything.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll just...
We could do our Pokemon content on OnlyFans.
Exactly, and you have to just pay for our...
Yeah, no, literally, we could do a Twitch stream of us playing games, though. Like you were gonna say.
Yeah.
Like, we could do, like, like, we'll play Smash Brothers, or, we'll do run-throughs of, our Animal Crossing Islands.
Right?
Oh my god, we could do tours of our islands!
Yes.
But anyway, get into the gig, like, comment, subscribe, do the whole gig that we're all, the gigatry of it all, you know, get into it.
Giggity.
We'll catch you next week for another episode of Indistinct Chatter. Bye, everyone.
I'm so disappointed in myself.
We all are.
You're just supposed to be nice about it.
You took away my ponytail Rapidash moment. Like,
That's true.
So I'm gonna take that away from you.